Hey guys, I just want to talk a little bit about what comes after the economic collapse following the fake North Korea crisis. You know all about that. So, in Operation Blackjack, it was a comic published on like a website. You'll find it if you look it up. It has this. So once the economy's collapsed in this comic, they give out what's called a national ID card. And to support transactions, you need to always present it. And I want to explain why this is why I think this is the mark of the beast, and why this is the most likely outcome of this collapse. And there's also one for microchip here, by the way, but it doesn't say anything about buying and selling like in the Bible. It just, you have it as a vaccination. It's not a real vaccination, obviously, but that's, this is much closer. So I'm assuming on the back of this card there will be a barcode. Actually, no, the barcode's here. Okay, so the barcode's on this card. And I want to explain why we are being prepped to be dependent on barcodes, especially here in the UK. It's already being seen in supermarkets, and I'll explain that in a minute. So once you get people dependent on a barcode on a card, and they might fear losing their card, so you can stick a barcode on their wrist. I'm not sure about the forehead. I was thinking last night, it'd be really difficult to get a barcode on the forehead, but maybe somewhere else. Right, so let's explain why I think this is the most likely. Right, in England we have a store called Tesco, and they released this thing called Scan As You Shop. So instead of just getting all your stuff put into a trolley and going to the checkout, you would basically get one of these devices and scan all your own food. One of these things here in this kiosk. And I thought at the time, yeah, cool. But I was surprised to find out that you have to present a card to unlock access to these devices. You have to present a card with a barcode on it. Right, so you can see where this is going now, can't you? So you're becoming dependent on a barcode to unlock a device to scan food. Now, if the economy were to collapse and the checkouts were to go, and this was the only way you could get access to buying the food was this device, and the only way you can get it is by scanning something in, well, then we can start connecting the dots here, can't we? Because I reckon the club card, the Tesco club card that you use to access it, I reckon this is going to die once the economy collapses, and they're going to get rid of it, and they're going to use the national ID card, barcode to replace the barcode on the back of the club card. So you can then access the scanner with your national ID card. And it just, I had to make this because this was all just clicking together for me. So this is kind of what I'm prepping for mentally. I think it's just going to be a little mini apocalypse, this North Korean stuff. I think because they don't want too much of an apocalypse because they'll destroy their whole system that they've created. So what will happen, I reckon, is they'll make you sign up to like a government website. They'll make you, the majority will accept the terms and conditions. Well, they won't make you, they'll offer it. So the majority will probably sign up, and the few, they'll have to say, you might have to have a meeting as to why you're not taking it, or you just have to ignore it and run for the hills. But as you can see, it's already in place to be dependent on barcodes. And once this is established, this is really similar to the mark of the beast. You must always present it, almost always present a barcode to gain access to any transactions. So this is what I'm prepping for mentally. The day I'm going to have to reject a national ID card, because the day you accept a national ID card is the day you become dependent on a barcode. And I'm sure that there's nothing, that's it, it's over once we're at that point. So definitely worth making. It's been on my mind because we all know it's coming. It's just obvious now. So this is what I think is very likely, very plausible. Thanks for watching.